Hello friends, I am Prashant. You are watching Educational Stuff YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing the second article which was published in the Hindu editorial page. If you want to see the first article, you can see it from the eye icon or you can see it from the description link. This is regarding Monsoon bounty. The IMD should work as a disseminating more precise localized weather forecast. The monsoon has finally set over Kerala in keeping with the textbook date of June 1st. In May, the IMD had a forecast of 4-day delay in the onset Kerala. This was premised on relatively mild summer in early May in North India and several spells of western disturbances, which are rains from the Mediterranean, as well as in the impact of super cyclone Amphan in the Bay of Bengal. A private meteorological company had, however, forecast an early monsoon arrival on May 28 because its models seemed to suggest diminished impact of Amphan. But last week, the IMD updated its onset forecast to say that the favorable conditions for monsoon onset were likely on June 1st. The IMD had clearly defined the criteria for declaring the onset. 8 of 14 designated meteorological stations in Kerala and Karnataka must register 2.5 mm rain for 2 consecutive days. There must be 30 to 40 km speed westliers, that is winds from the equator reaching India at a certain height and certain value of radiation. Heavy rains over Kerala alone do not determine onset. The IMD had been at the pains of emphasize. However, it is also true that usually it was only agency with the equipment to measure the wind speeds and radiations at higher elevations along with the multiple weather stations. It is therefore a monopoly of declaring onset. While the Indian Meteorological Department is primarily a significant organization, it faces competition from domestic and international companies in providing weather-related services. In crop insurance, power distribution and short-range forecast, the IMD no longer has a monopoly of providing weather information. The latter has consequences for IMD's other major role to give its outlook on how the monsoon might pan out over India and how much rain is likely in June, July and August, the key months for the summer crop. This year, save for India's northeast, the IMD had forecast above normal rains in the area, especially the northwest, the central parts of southern peninsula. Though it is reassuring, it is worth remembering that just July last year, the IMD failed to communicate that 2019 would turn out to be the wettest of 2 decades. However, every year of normal monsoon has brought with it both torrential flood and long dry spells. The complexity of a climate change is now such an excess rains in a year seem to have long-ranging impact, with the reports of second consecutive year of a locust plague in India on the origin, which can affect kharif crop. It is therefore time that, along with the improved science and forecasting, the IMD works on disseminating more precise localized weather forecasts. While its publicly interface and technology adoption is improving, particularly in cyclone forecast, the organization has a long way to communicate these improvements to the wider population. This is regarding monsoon bounty. The IMD should work on disseminating the more precise localized weather forecasts. This is the second article discussion, and I thank you for your time in Educational Stuff YouTube channel. Before I conclude, I request you to subscribe to my channel. If you want to see the rest of the article discussion, you can see it from the description link. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.